Hello there, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. Now today, guys, we're going to be looking at another comedian. So this video has been requested by one of my lovely patrons. This is from Catherine Gonzalez. Thank you so much, my lovely. Thank you for your support. So Catherine, you say, hi Boomy. I've seen your reaction videos on YouTube. I wanted to let you know that if you like Jeff Dunham, I do, I very much do, then you may also like Gabriel Iglesias, aka Fluffy. I recommend the stories of Magic Mike, Saudi Arabia, and India to start with. Catherine, this raises more questions than it answers. Okay. First of all, I've not actually heard of this comedian, as we have established many times. I admit, I live under a rock. And I'm late to every party. So I've not heard of this comedian before. Okay. Gabriel Iglesias. Let's have a watch then. Okay, Magic Mike. The dancer, the stripper. Magic Mike, is that, are we talking about the same Magic Mike? Channing Tatum. Okay. Well, let's start with this one, and we'll see where this goes. We are talking about the same Magic Mike, aren't we? I think it's the only Magic Mike I'm aware of. Okay, let's give this a watch. I'm ready for a laugh. My daily dose of giggles. Guys, if you're enjoying these reactions as well, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you so much, my lovelies. If you're interested, I have a Buy Me a Coffee account. That link is over here. And if you would like to help support my channel any further, I have a Patreon account. And if you want to check that out at all, that link is in the description below. Right, okay.
When I got home, I was so tired. I turned on my phone to check my messages, and I had a voicemail message from a guy by the name of Channing Tatum.
Oh, it is the same Magic Mike!
Now, for those of you not wooing, let me explain who that is. Channing Tatum is the new Hollywood hot guy. He's the guy that comes out on all these movies, really good looking, ripped. You know, he's making a lot of films. And there's a voicemail on there from him. Gabriel Iglesias, this is Channing Tatum. Please call me at your earliest convenience, blah, 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 you know. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I called him up. You know, hello. I go, hi, this is Gabriel Iglesias. I'm calling from Mr. Channing Tatum. He yells, Fluffy!
Fluffy?
Hello? Oh, dude, man, I'm a huge fan. Hey, listen, bro, really quick, I only have like a minute. Look, bro, I'm doing a new movie, and I want to see if you're interested in reading and auditioning for one of the parts.
Oh.
I go, sure, bro. I'd be happy to audition for your movie. What's it called? He goes, the movie's called Magic Mike. I was like, okay, Magic Mike. So you need a magician, you need an assistant, you want to saw me in half. What's gonna happen? Actually, bro, the movie has nothing to do with magic. It's actually a movie about male strippers. I said, male strippers? He goes, yeah, male strippers. I said, you do know that this is Gabriel Iglesias, right? He goes, you're fun.
Not Enrique. Just want to point out that as handsome as Channing Tatum is, very obviously, we're all very much aware of that. I think he is so funny. He's like comedian material in himself. So more than just a pretty face.
Hey, bro, listen, we've already got the dancers, but we need somebody to play the DJ at the club.
Oh.
Will you audition for the part? I said, you know what, bro? I'll be there, okay? And just to let you guys know, because some people have asked me in the past, how come you're not in more movies? Because you have to audition. And I don't like auditions because they treat you like crap. Auditions are very cold and very just, they make you feel like shit. They seriously do. You work really hard to memorize all your lines, and you show up and you try to do your thing, and they cut you off really quick. You're in there and you're like, okay, so who am I hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. Hey, how's it going? Don't talk to him. All right, no problem. Okay. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Quick question. How much energy do you want? You don't know? That's why I'm asking. And when you're done, you try to ask him more questions. Like, is this okay? Would you like me to go again? Thank you. I've had the fingers so many times, and it hurts. Thank you. And you're sitting in your car and you're crying. They don't like me. It's a terrible feeling, so I don't like putting myself through that. But since I got a phone call from the guy, I'm like, all right, I hope it's a little bit different. So
Oh, I'm so sorry that happened. See, is that like a normal thing? I mean, I would have absolutely no idea. I have no ambitions of acting or singing or needing to audition for anything because I would go to pieces. I can't operate in that industry because my nerves would absolutely get the better of me. Is that the reality though? Is that what it's like? There's no excuse for being that rude to people. I don't care how busy you are. I don't care how important you are. There's never an excuse to be that horrible to people.
I show up to the audition, I'm sitting in the lobby, and it's funny because anytime there's an audition, everybody at the audition, usually they're looking for a specific type. And so everybody that's sitting there with me looks just like me. Everybody in there's big, everybody's sitting there, everybody's all happy and jolly and stuff, and we're all looking at each other trying to outdo each other. Like, no, I look more like me than you do. You don't look like me. No, this is what they know. No, this is what they want, you know. So the receptionist looks at me and she goes, Mr. Iglesias, they'll see you now. And I'm like, okay, cool, here we go. Let's see how this goes. So I start mentally preparing myself for the problems that happen in there. I walk in, I don't say anything to anyone. I walk in, there's 3 people in the room. I close the door. And I just look over at the casting person who's sitting on her desk and hello. And the camera person and the person I'm reading with all jumped up and yelled, Fluffy! And they ran over to me and they started hugging me and pulling out camera phones. Now I'm taking pictures with them. Next thing you know, they call a receptionist, Judy, get in here. And girl comes in, now I'm taking pictures with 4 women. We're going back and forth. I'm like, this is different.
Is this part of the audition?
Wow, this is very refreshing. Thank you. I says, who am I reading my part with? And the casting person says, this is a formality. They've always wanted you for the part. And they said, if you show it up, it's yours. So basically, we've already called your agent since you showed up. Really? Yeah, this is great. So I get to my car. My agent is blowing up my phone, right? And I answer the phone. I go, hello. He's like, dude, you nailed that audition.
You went in there and you were so you. You were the ultimate Fluffy.
What did you do? I was like, dude, I took pictures.
Did you do anything?
Way to take those pictures, bro. Next thing I know, I'm on the set of the movie Magic Mike. The movie is directed by a director named Steven Soderbergh, who's an amazing, amazing director. He's done a lot of great films. And of course, Channing Tatum's in the movie. In addition to him, there's an actor by the name of Matthew McConaughey who's attached to the movie.
If anyone's heard of him?
I'm a huge fan of Matthew McConaughey, okay? When I found out I was gonna work with him, I was so excited. And people say, really, you get excited? You get starstruck? Hell yeah, I'm a comedian, not an actor. So I show up, and immediately they send me to the makeup trailer that's parked outside. So I go inside the makeup trailer, I sit down, they start working on my hair, they start putting makeup on me, and in comes Matthew McConaughey. And he sits down in the chair next to me, and I start freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, that's Matthew McConaughey. Oh my God. And now I decide to introduce myself before I did or said something stupid, right? So I look over at him and I say, excuse me, Mr. McConaughey, how you doing? My name is Gabriel Iglesias. I'm gonna be playing the part of Tobias, the club DJ, and I just wanted to say hello, and it's an honor to work with you. And in my head, I'm like, I hope he's the same guy. I hope he's the same person from the movies. I hope his voice is the same. I hope his accent's the same. And he looks at me and he says, all right. How you doing there, big man?
So exactly the same. All right. Could he be any cooler? Oh my gosh. Oh, love Matthew McConaughey. Oh, it's that accent. I think I would melt if he said yes, ma'am. I love it. Oh my gosh. He's so polite. He's very cool and calm and collected when he started talking to Matthew McConaughey there. I think I would my mouth goes faster than my brain, so I think what would just erupt out of my mouth would be an utter load of nonsensical gibberish bordering on verbal diarrhea. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it would make no sense. And I'd start mispronouncing everything. Yeah, I don't think I could keep my head. Very starstruck.
You doing good? I'm doing good. All right. And I'm spazzing out. And they pull my ass out of the trailer and they take me onto the set. And the majority of the shots in the movie Magic Mike are shot inside of a strip club, okay? It's on a stage, and I'm very comfortable up here. But the cool part for me is I'm on the side of the stage inside of a DJ booth, so I don't have any worries. The director comes up to me and he says, listen, Gabe, you got all your speaking roles in the film, but in addition to that, you are the key background in every shot when it comes to the dancers. He goes, the guy on stage is the eye candy, but you're the guy that provides the ear candy, and you need to express yourself and give me energy. Can you do that? Yes, sir. Let's do this. Next thing I know, all right, everybody, here we go. And quiet on the set. Hit and action. All of a sudden, the dancing. Dancer comes out, camera starts panning just like that one, right? And all of a sudden, I'm in my DJ booth, and I start DJing it up.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I'd know what to do. I'd be like the cringiest person. You'd like go to hold your ear or I wouldn't know what to do.
The director comes out from behind the camera, crosses the stage, and gets in my face. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh!
Give me more. Okay. Here we go. Quiet on the set. And action. And I take off.
Yeah. Oh, God.
The movie comes out. I attend the screening of the film with my girlfriend at Warner Brothers Studios. We're sitting there and we're waiting for that part to come up. And I tell her, baby, it's coming, watch. Sure enough, the camera starts panning. And you see the dancer, you can't even see his head. All you see is his body all freaking ripped and moving. And in the background, in the DJ booth, you cannot see any of the DJ equipment because it's all below the line of the camera. All you see in the background is some chubby pervert in a box having the time of his life. And my girlfriend's like, oh, you're gay. I guess so. And that was my Hollywood debut right there. And in addition to that, there was a couple of other things that happened in this movie that I gotta share because you're never gonna hear about them in a DVD bonus feature. One of the characters in the movie, his name in the movie is Big Dick Richie. I'll leave it at that.
We don't need any more.
He's played by an actor named Joe. Joe's a cool guy. I met him out, we became buddies after the movie, and nice guy. He's big, he's ripped, okay? And his whole thing is he comes out on stage and he's dancing behind a silhouette. So all you see is the shadow of him dancing for 3 minutes. And after the 3rd minute, he grabs his G-string, and this is how he finishes his performance. He tears it off, exposing a shadow of,
The third leg.
Now, in real life, Joe does not possess.
I love this.
It's more like, row. Don't laugh too hard, that's most of us, okay? Now, because they needed to make this scene happen and we're shooting it in Hollywood, they made a phone call to an adult film company that was up the street, and they got a hold of their props department. And they said, basically, what we need is about 45 impressive male rubber parts to be brought down to the set of the movie Magic Mike so we can attach one of them to an actor for a scene. It took maybe 30 minutes for some guy to show up with a big trunk on the set. And you could just tell he did not belong, you know what I mean?
This is this guy's moment to shine. He's going to bring half the inventory that he's got in the dirty shop. He's got an array, like a spectrum of artificial willies. Every colour, every size, circumcised, not... He's got this massive trunk. spectrum of willies.
And Channing Tatum saw him and he goes, "Are you the guy?" "I'm the guy." And he brought him inside the house and he got all the actors around the kitchen table and he told the guy, he says, "Listen, bro, dump it out right here, all of it." And the guy opens up the trunk and he dumps out all of these big freaking, it made a mountain.
Told you.
And all the actors were just standing there, just staring like, "Oh my God." All of a sudden, the 12-year-old came out of all of us because we all grabbed one and started playing Star Wars. Just
Grab the red one, I grab the blue one, there's the green one. Phew. What else are you meant to do?
bend over, you will. And that's something you're not going to hear about in the true Hollywood story or something like that.
Oh.
Another thing I got to share about this experience doing the movie Magic Mike is that we shot it in 2 locations. We shot it in Hollywood and we shot it in Tampa, Florida. And one of the scenes was shot on a sandbar, which most of you know already. It's a little tiny island with nothing on it. It's real small, and people go there and they party. And so we get to this little island, and this guy with the headphones, his title is PA, personal assistant to the director, and he comes over and he tells us, "Listen, guys, we're gonna be here for a couple of hours. If you need to use the facilities, these are your options. There's no plumbing here. You can either go in the water, or you can go to those bushes over there. It's up to you." And I'm like, "I'm fine, I already went. 2 hours, no problem." 4 hours later.
No.
"What do you need?" "Listen, bro, you guys said we were only gonna be here for like 2 hours. It's going on 5. My stomach is killing me. What's the story?" "We're gonna be here for like another 3. The director has some more shots." "Oh, you have your options. Thanks." So the first thing I look at is the water, okay? And to put it into perspective for you guys, the water's like right there, okay? And all the actors are like right there, okay? So it's like, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna go pop a squat in the water in front of all those actors just so somebody can walk by and go, "Fluffy's killing fishes."
Oh, that kind of bathroom. That is not an option. That is not okay. You cannot have a poo in the sea. What if the tide was coming in? What if people are having a swim? Oh no. Don't do it, Fluffy.
So I take a stroll out to the bushes, right? So I start walking out to the bushes. My stomach is killing me. And fortunately, by the time I got there, my stomach had settled. So I no longer had to go number 2. But since I was there, go make it rain, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the bushes and I'm doing my thing, and all of a sudden I start hearing noises, just and you know how you could just feel when somebody's standing like right next to you? And I couldn't turn around because, I was doing my thing. All of a sudden, I see a shadow, a long shadow, and it's coming in my direction. And I see that and I'm like, "Ha ha, funny, Joe, that's funny." All of a sudden, that shadow started to pee. And I was like, "Oh my God, it's real." Now curiosity has me. I gotta find out who the hell the owner. So really quick, I'm just like, Oh my God! All right.
Hey! Oh! What? Check it out! Hey, it's the Fat and the Furious!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Of course it's Matty Mon. Got it. Oh my gosh. I love his storytelling. Oh, he's so funny. Is he still known as Fluffy now? Can I call him Fluffy? Sounds like an endearing nickname. I absolutely love his sound effects. They really add to the stories that he's telling. Oh, we've had all the rude ones. We've had Willy jokes and we've had toilet humor. Oh, well, I'm glad I know those little kind of details about Magic Mike that you're not going to see in the director's cut or any of the behind the scenes. I don't think I'll ever watch that film again, knowing that half of the actors played Star Wars with the prosthetic penises. Oh my gosh, Catherine, thank you so much for that request. I feel like I spend most of my days recording these videos, but I spend most of the time laughing. Oh, thank you so much. Honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed laughing along with me there. I need to check out some more of Gabriel Iglesias. That's the first time I've ever seen him. I don't remember seeing him in Magic Mike, but obviously he was there. And now I know he's the DJ. Oh my gosh, what a laugh. I'll have to catch some more of his videos. You mentioned 2 more in that comment there, didn't you, Catherine? What was the other ones? It's Saudi Arabia and India, right? I'm gonna have to get on them. Keep an eye out for those videos, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed laughing and watching along with me. Take care of yourselves, my lovelies, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.